Okay, pre-calc. This is 8.3, the law of cosines. Now, before we start filling out the identities, let's go to example number 1. Solve for the triangle. You are given a triangle with leg A equals 2 units, leg B equals 3 units, leg C equals 6 units, okay? Now, it looks like two sides at an angle, so like most of us, your teacher has been telling you to put the given angle on the left side. Why are you not putting it on the left side? Okay, so you go and you do it right there. Then what do you do next? Oh my gosh, she did not give you leg C. So you go and naturally you put 3 in one corner. So that means B goes here and A goes in another corner. So leg A is here, which is 2 units, okay? Which is leg B, which is 3 units. All right. So as you can see, then you go on and you solve. Sine of, let's say that I want to solve for sine of A, angle A, because I need that. Sine of A over A equals, I already have angle C, so I'm going to go sine of C over leg C. Now, do you see a problem already? Can you see that you don't have angle A? And can you see that you don't even have leg C? So you're missing 2 pieces of the 4. So what that means is you do not, or you cannot solve it right now. So that's when your law of cosines comes in. Okay? C squared, which is, by the way, just a leg, okay? It's not a hypotenuse because it's not a right triangle. C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of C. Then you can do the same thing for B squared and A squared. So B squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2AC times cosine of angle B. Okay, and the same thing for A. So A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of angle A. So this is, if this is angle A, then this is your leg A squared. If it's angle B, then this is leg B squared, and so on and so on. Okay. Now, what's in the middle? This is A squared plus B squared, then that's going to be just the same. Okay. So whatever's not already given to you, then these belong in here. So now, that way it's easier for you to remember or memorize the identity. So as you can see, the law of sines cannot be used here. Okay. Sad, right? All right. Cannot be used. So what you need to do is use the law of cosine. You're missing leg C, so let's use that formula. C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of angle C. Well, C squared is unknown. A squared is 2, so that's going to be 2 squared plus B is 3 squared minus 2 times 3 cosine of C. Angle C is 60 degrees. So C squared equals 4 plus 9. 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is minus 12. Cosine of 60 degrees, that's going to be 1/2. All right. So let's do some more math. So C squared, this is 13. Half of 12 is going to be 6. So C squared is 7. So that means C is square root of 7. Leave it as an exact when you can. Okay, even the book gives you some decimals or a rounded decimal. Just try to give it as an exact. So solve for the triangle means you need to find missing parts. So let's write missing parts somewhere over here. Okay. You are missing angle A and angle B. Angle A, angle B. And as you can see, you're missing leg C, which we just got. Rad 7 units. Okay. So fill that in. So now, do you agree that you have enough information to use the law of sines? Then you should, okay? So now I can go and undo my circling because I can use the law of sines now. But here is a caution. I'm going to spell it out in maybe rainbow, so keep to get your attention. Okay. If you use law of sines. And here's the word after. After, super important. The law of cosine. Make sure you find the smaller angle first, okay? Find smaller angle first. All right. So, and I will explain that in class why. I'll prove to you why if you're interested in knowing why. Okay, because what happened is when you are looking for the law, you're using the law of cosine. Oftentimes, even though there's only one triangle because of what's provided or given to you early on, but the calculator, it's going to give you the wrong answer. It thinks that there are two different triangles. So to find the smaller angle first will ensure that you're only going to have the one triangle that you're supposed to have, okay? So now that you are given, you use a law of cosine. We're about to use a law of sine next, okay, which this is the piece. I'm going to use the smaller angle first. I want to find the smaller angle first. So between leg B of 3 units and leg A of 2 units, angle A is smaller. Angle A is smaller because leg A is smaller. That is the proportion, okay? So let's do it. Sine of A, which is A is unknown, over leg A, which is 2 units, equals sine of C, which is 60 degrees, all over C, which is root 7. So let's cross multiply. 2 sine 60 degrees equals rad 7 times sine of A. Sine of 60 degrees, that's going to be rad 3 over 2 equals to rad 7 sine of A. This is going to be rad 3. I'm going to divide rad 7 to both sides equals sine of A. So I'm going to now attempt to use a calculator, do sine inverse. Rad 3 divided by rad 7. All right, let's go find my calculator. Calculator, where is it? Nope, not here. Calculate, there you go. Okay, so I need to be very careful with this because I don't know how to use this very well. It says I need to square root of, what was that? Square root of 3. Not 7, okay. Square root of 3, okay, which is that, divided by, open parentheses, square root of 7. Close that up, hit enter. Then I need now to do, was it sine inverse? Yep, sine inverse. Sine inverse, which is this button. So angle A right now, if I'm rounding to whole degrees, is going to be 41 degrees. Okay, class? So that's 41 degrees. So angle A equals 41 degrees. Go move that in my box. Missing parts. 41 degrees. So angle B is easier to solve because you already have angle C and angle A is 40. So 180, take away 41 degrees, take away 60 degrees. So that's going to leave you with a 79 degrees for angle B. Okay. So 79 degrees. And that's how we solve that using the law of cosines. And again, the law of cosine should only be used if the law of sines is not possible, because this law of sines is so much easier to use. Let's do one more. And I think this is the end of 8.3. And again, as you can see, you're giving 2 sides and an angle. And I bet you anything, the 2 sides, oh wait, no, you're giving all sides. Oh my. A, B, and C. All right, angle, no, there's no angle. Leg A is 4, leg B is 3, and leg C is 6. Can you see that I'm putting the legs opposite of its angle? Okay, and you have to label it correctly, otherwise your answers will be wrong. Missing parts, all angles. Missing parts, here we go. Angle A, angle B, and angle C. And I bet you think angle C is going to be the biggest angle, not because this is a right triangle. It is not a right triangle, but angle C has the largest measurement. I mean, leg C has the largest measurement. Okay, so I need to use the law of cosine. So let's find A first. A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC, cosine of some angle called A. If you're using the law of cosine, the entire problem, then you don't need to worry about the smaller angle problem, okay? Okay, so I'm just kind of inputting in all of the ABCs. So this is 16, this is 9, oops, equals to 9. 6 squared is 36, minus 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 6 is 36, cosine of some angle called A. Then 16 equals 9 plus 26, that's going to be 45, minus 36, cosine of A. 16, let's take away 45, so 16 take away 45, that's going to be what, 29? And then negative, right? Okay, I want to make sure that's correct. 16 take away 45, okay, negative 29 equals negative 36, cosine of angle A. Now, what do you think you need to do next to solve for angle A? Remember, you have to isolate cosine before you can do its inverse. So divide both sides by negative 36. So this is now positive 29 over 36 equals cosine of A. Now you can compose. So cosine inverse of 29 over 36 equals angle A. Let's put that in our calculator. All right, here we go. I'm going to try this. 29 divided by 36. 29 divided by 36 is going to give me an answer. Then I'm going to hit cosine inverse. So round to whole degrees is going to give me 36 degrees. Okay. So A is 36 degrees. So now I have angle A. Yay! All right. Now I'm going to use the law of sines after because it's just quicker for me. And I want to make sure which one's smaller. Okay, so I have angle B left to find and angle C left to find. Angle C has leg 6. That means it's going to be bigger than angle B because angle B only has leg of 3. So I need to use sine of B over B equals sine of angle A over A because I just found angle A is about 36 degrees. So sine of A, B measurement is 3 units equals sine of A was approximated at 36 degrees. Leg A is 4 units. And similarly cross multiply. Then divide both sides by 4. So sine of A equals 3 times sine of 36 degrees all over 4. Compose both sides with sine inverse. So I'm going to need to cautiously punch this in. All right, let's use my calculator. 3 sine of 36 divided by 4. I have to really do that one step at a time. If I have a graphing calculator, I would be able to do this a lot easier. Okay, so 3 times open parentheses. I'm going to write 36 and hit sine because that's just how this calculator does it. Close that up. Hit enter. That's my numerator. Then divided the answer by 4. Hit enter. So now I need to do sine inverse. Okay, so that looks like 26 degrees. So why am I writing A both times? Does it? Sorry, this is angle B. My bad. I just confused you, didn't I? Angle B. Angle B. Angle B. B equals. Okay. So B is 26 degrees. Let's fill that in. Okay. So now I'm just going to use 180 minus 36 degrees minus 26 degrees. That's going to give me about 118 degrees. All right, so you got all the missing parts. We are done with 8.3.